Sony Computer Entertainment presents. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. And with that, let's begin.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Alrighty then. This is Haunting Darkness 13, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
As you can see, this game has no fourth wall whatsoever. As they said, hold down circle button near thieving opportunities, which comes in the form of blue sparkles. And if you haven't been able to tell about it now, this is my first LP.
Be extra careful here, Sly.
Right
Break
into
one
the
of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention, you'll be fried to a crisp.
Alright. And this is the intro, more or less. We haven't even gotten to an actual stage. What we're trying to do is get
Nice
to...
job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Inspector Carmelita's Fox. His office, which is right there. We'll be using that in a second.
That door must be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Prologue stuff. We've got us pause for it. It's amazing nobody can hear the rocks falling. And here we are. Inspector Carmelita Montoya Fox's office. Let's break everything. The whiskey on her desk? I think it is. Huh. Nope. We're smashing it. And we smashed her chair. Can't smash the light though. Yep.
Way to go, Sly. This is
5
where
points.
Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Volts are really easy. Just follow Bentley's directions.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Put the symbol that I've been here. Well, Sly's been there. Yeah, sorry if everything seems so scrambled at the moment. I'm still very new to this. And there's the lovely lady herself.
You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita, I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
And I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Get used to the flirting. They do it every time they interact with each other. Thanks, Carmelita. And just, oh, there we go. Prologue is simple enough. Just avoid Carmelita's shots while jumping over police cars. Alright, got the fan ready. And I have gotten stuck on those doors before.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
Yes, Bentley. Let's
I'm already
move
plotting
on.
a route to our first
Ready?
target.
Steady? Here we go.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Sly Cooper is tied of terror. Let's begin, shall we? There we go. Every chapter has a essentially prologue sector before getting to the actual bit, and as such.
Hey, Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Yeah, fourth wall. Did I mention that there is none? Alright. As I was saying, there's a lead up to each of the stage of the main part of the chapters. Also, there are these bottles varying from 20 to 40, I think, is the highest amount that you have to get in order to get secret techniques and other freebies, like maps and general things that'll help you along with the cannot speak. What am I trying to say? Help you with the levels. There we go. There's more this way. So yeah, Sly Cooper. He's a raccoon that likes to. I think that says private. Either in another language or just spelled horribly. Sorry if things are gonna go slow at first. It's been a while since I've played the game and I'm extremely nervous for recording
Hold
this.
on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Also, yeah, tutorial Bentley. He'll be cropping up a lot in the beginning. Yep, too late. Sorry about that. Yeah, spotlight. If it sees you once, it'll set off the alarm. Sees you the second time, the spotlights themselves can hurt you. Also, Mr. Starfish, go away. Oh, Starfish, thrower. Here, and these are checkpoints. They've got quite an amazing range. As you'll probably see later. Coins. Coins are useful.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
It explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
It's a techno frog, and he's a pirate. Why else? Also, those bees are gonna become very annoying during the boss fight. Come on. There we go. Each level has its own tailored enemies. Clearly, since this is a frog as the boss, enemies are ocean creatures, I think. Walruses, as we'll see later.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
I'm gonna just keep getting interrupted by Ben in this first section. What was I saying? Yeah, flashlight guards are squids, I believe they are. And so, I mean, come on, Mr. Hammer. Go away. And coins, when are they not useful? I believe in this one, 100 gets you a horseshoe, which will be kind of like an extra hit. And it's yeah, essentially it's an extra hit. You get 2 of them, a silver and a gold. That's the max you can carry. I forgot what happens if you get 100 coins after the second issue. Yeah, maybe we'll find out. Also these, there's one in every level. Collects whatever amount of bottles you need to get it unlocked. Ooh, no swim. Another side note, Sly can't swim. So, no falling in water. That's like above waist line. That random coin is going to be flashing in my eyes. Dire climb over here. Okay. And with that, we have 20. And I collected the coin. Sweet. Following tutorial Bentley's instructions, heading over to the vault. Open up. Come on, Bentley.
Have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
Oops, wrong way. And it's with each collecting each of the amount of bottles that you'll need, you'll get either a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. And this one is the Fast Attack Value Motion. Move, whatever. Which will allow you to do this. And be careful using it near a ledge. You will go over. It's very easy to fall off a cliff with that move. I've done that before. And our first turn key. With dramatic pose included. We shall enter the actual lair. The Prowling Grounds. Or Prowling the Grounds, whatever. Nope, Sly. Come on.
Now might be a good time to mention that hitting the X button twice will give you an extra high jump.
I am pressing the X button twice. There we go. The L1 motion thing says you can bring up Bentley's tutorial again.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
As you can tell, Bentley is highly pessimistic. Alright. Grab onto the hook, and hey, there's our first horseshoe. Horseshoes! They're your extra hit. Hang around on, okay, fine, it's called a lucky charm. Hang around on your backpack, and essentially just makes it so you can have an extra hit or, like, recover from falling off a cliff or going into too deep water. Is he done? Yeah, the bosses of the chapter will speak to minions at random. I can barely hear, so if I accidentally talk over them, I apologize. I will try not to.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Yeah, fourth wall. Did I mention there isn't one? Like Bentley said, square is your attack button. Just like X is jump, circle is the action button, essentially. Okay, so you get an extra life every time you get 100 with a gold.
Eureka! We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
Will not be burned today, thank you very much. Yeah, do your victory pose because you're not the one who actually killed me. Or at least sent me over the edge.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
Yes, tutorial Bentley. And if you keep going this way, you get a bottle. I will be getting all of the bottles in each different level. May cause a little bit of frustration on my part, but I'm sure you, my lovely audience, will be amused. Come on. Let's have some fun jumping. Don't worry if you're decide to play along or something like that. If it falls down, don't worry about it, because you can always come down here yourself. That's it. Oops. Sly is automatically in a run, like this. You actually have to ease up to get him to tiptoe. It can cause the guards to automatically lock on or hear you. And I say this while I'm dodging through, electrical fans. The biggest thing you want to tiptoe around is the spotlight guards, because I believe the basic grunts automatically know when you're coming. Yay, more electrical fans. Let's see. It's very easy to accidentally go up too much, or just have your tail caught the last second if you're not careful. Let's hook on through. Hello. And we get back to this with lasers. And it's... If you're waiting for the lasers, just kind of bounce between the two. It'll... Almost missed that. I guess I could have gone there. Now, it is easy to miss this particular bottle because of the lasers, or if you like accidentally fall, because there is no way back up. I don't think this is a way back up. Nope, it's just steep. And now that's the alarm buzzer, whatever. It's stuck on the walls easily. Yes. No, you cannot get the flat meat. Don't care about the coin this time. Let's take a ride. There we go. Yeah! I lost my horse. What are you doing a victory pose for? That was my own weakness. Random rocks with... Why does the net... Magma rocks have coins on them? Climb.
Bummer, you
There's
can't
the
open
vault.
this vault without finding the rest of the
I think
clues.
the rest of my bottles are up Yep, up top. Onto this, so you can jump onto this. Right, this is a wheel. Ooh.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest
Oh yes,
of
the little tiny
clothes.
chest always hold about 2 bottles in them. I think only 4. With that, there's no need to destroy anything else. Let's just head straight to the vault
Press the circle to enter the vault.
and wait for Bentley to catch up.
I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
And just follow the turtle's instructions. Wrong way. As a fun little side note, you can actually, on the last one, you can scroll past it if you just hold down the
Old
direction
Sally
pad.
Cooper's fast
Old
getaway
Sally
with
Cooper.
roll.
Fast getaway roll.
Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
And just like Tutorial Turtle said, L2, R2 can go in between the moves, and with the roll, hold down the triangle button, and you just roll around. Whee! Ran into the door. Okay, just let go to get out of it, and you'll just instantly spring out. Swing, bada. Alright, let's end this level. Destroying everything. Back to doing what we were doing in the beginning. And there is our treasure key. Which well, what we did was we destroyed the engine room by coming over here in the first place. Dramatic pose. And with that, I believe I'll be calling this an episode. So, I'm new at this. So with that, my beloved audience, I believe I'll be bidding you adieu.